to all my Taurians out there, my Taurus bulls. So we're going to get right into it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. I got a lot of videos coming out for y'all, a lot of videos coming out, right? I'm going to do this video here for you Taurians. And then don't forget, I also have how to understand a Taurus coming up, right? So for both. So we're going to talk a lot about that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said before, Earth is the authority sign, or I should say Earth is the authority element out of the four, right? Earth pretty much tells fire and air and water what to do. And I'm going to go ahead and prove that in how to understand the Taurus video. So the cards that I come up with are the Strength. I'm using the Dragonic deck, right? It's my favorite deck, right? That and another one. So the Mermaid, the Mermaid and the Dragon deck is my two favorite. Page of Cups. So you have the Strength. Try this again. Page of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Three of Cups. The Ten of Swords. Two of Pentacles. The Hangman. The Emperor, and last but not least, we have the Six of Swords. Very interesting. So for you Taurians, I'm seeing how a lot of you Taurians, this is very interesting. So it seems to me as if you Taurians may be with somebody, but you may be a little bit too, and let me show y'all. You're with someone, right? A lot of y'all may have someone that y'all like. If you're not necessarily with someone straight out, then you want to be with that person, right? And this shows that you really like this person. You really think this person is neat and swell. Disregard that, because, you know, I can get a little bit goofy and stuff. But, you know, for the comic relief. But anyway, the Three of Pentacles represents how some of you Taurians may even be spending some money. And for the Taurus, I don't want to get too deep into that. But for the Taurus, that's important. Because if Taurians spend money on you, just like Leo, just like Cancer, that's an indication that they really do like you, right? I can't even say in general. But for Taurians, for Taurus bulls, it's spending money is a very important thing for them, right? They like their fancy stuff. Y'all like y'all fancy stuff. And the Three of Pentacles is about you basically spending a certain amount of money on them. But the Queen of Swords and the Three of Cups represents if you Taurians are looking to get on the good side of this person, what I would suggest you do is to not spend so much, because this person, unfortunately, if you're not paying attention, this person can end up taking advantage of the situation, and not in a very good way, where they respect your livelihood and they respect what it is that you're doing for them. The Ten of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, okay? The Ten of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and the Hangman represents you may be looking at certain things incorrectly. And that's what the Queen of Swords represents. It's just that these three cards are just going to help you understand on a deeper level why you're looking at things incorrectly, because that's just who this person is. See, a person who has your best interest in mind, when you do big gestures and when you do gestures, they want to actually return it, right? They want to do something good for you, not because it's a transactional kind of thing, but they find themselves in a particularly sharing mood or a giving mood, right? Because when you give something to other people and it's coming from the heart, especially, it's an aspect of love. And just as I said before, I may not have said this before, or I may have said this before on camera, or may have deleted it, whatever. A person who gets themselves into love, a person who is in love, is quite literally and is in love the correct way, right? Not this dysfunctional way. And I'm going to talk about that in another video, why that is. So a person who is in love is a genius because they ultimately sacrifice certain aspects of over self-preservation for higher forms of education. So about themselves and about other people and about the world and the universe that they live in. A person who does not understand the concept of love, who fights against the concept of love for the right things, a person who tries to not fall in love, by definition is a savage, because that's what a savage does. A savage, and being a savage is not a good thing, but being a savage is essentially being too preoccupied with self-preservation, the ego, what other people can do for them, right? And that breeds fear mentality. So to move forward with this, you have the Emperor and the Six of Swords. Now, the Emperor and the Six of Swords, right, is about like you and this person. You actually want this person to like, you want this relationship, or I should say, you should look out for this relationship to see if it's a reciprocal one, right? If this person is willing to actually give back to you as well as you giving to them. Because it could be a one-sided kind of thing where you give to them and they don't give anything of substance back to you, right? Because they're like, oh, why should I have to give you anything? You may want to watch out for that, because if Taurus is not careful, and again, I don't want to say too much, Taurus can be the sacrificial bull if Taurus is not careful. We're going to get into that in the How to Understand the Taurus video. So I just came out of the shower, so there's water in my ears. But let's clarify the Hangman. You have the Justice, the Fool, right, the Hermit, right. So what it's saying here is, right, what it's saying here is you want to make sure that it's an equal give and take. You don't want to give too much because people will take advantage. The Fool, pay attention to see, right, if this person is actually being reciprocal to you. And the Hermit, which represents stop kind of shutting other aspects of your life down for this person, and to really have a normal life as much as you can. Because Taurus can be one of those zodiac signs where when they love somebody, they can be clingy, right? Where they don't want to hang out with anybody else. They don't want to do anything. They don't want to kick it with anybody else. They just want to hang out with you. And you, Taurus, have to watch out for that, because it can be a situation where your identity becomes the other person's identity, or you assimilate. So you don't want that, right? So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Peace, y'all.